All right, everybody, welcome to another one. This is our watch list for Tuesday, January 9th. I put these watch lists out for you guys for free every single day. The other thing that's free, my Discord. That link is in the description below, so make sure you get in and join in on that Discord. Today, we are going to try and lead you through and navigate you through the twists and turns of the stock market world. We're diving into stocks that could define your trading day. So these are from potential breakouts to strategic insights. Hopefully this watch list is your guide to maximizing your opportunities on Tuesday. Before we dive in, I need you to elevate your trading game. I need you to hit that like button. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. That bell will give you the notifications when these free videos do come out. So please do that for me. Before we get to this list, the screen that you see in front of you, that is TradingView. I have a link for a free 30-day trial to TradingView, and then if you decide to actually use it, you get up to $30 off of your subscription, depending on which subscription service you use, so make sure you take advantage of that free offer as well. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to look at NEO is the first one. So NEO, we finished with a 2 down. And it was a green. So a 2 down is a directional candle. It only breaks the low or the high of the previous candle. In this case, we went 2 down, but we did finish green. That tells me that the buyers are taking this thing back. So we're going to look for calls, or you can buy stock at 805. That's your trigger point, your first target. Very simply, and this is very simple trading. We don't use any EMA crossings or RSIs or MACDs or anything like that. We use exactly what the candlesticks are telling us. This is our trigger. This is our target. Make sure you take profit there. Some profit, all the profit, doesn't matter. Let's move on to Macy's. So Macy's, inside bar. Guys, inside bars, I always tell people if you're new or you're a struggling trader, look at one thing, and I always tell them the inside bar or the 1 bar when we're looking at the strat. So the 1 bar doesn't break the high or the low of the previous candle. It's a consolidating candle, and I like to think of it as a spring being squished, compacted, loaded, and ready to explode, really. And that's what we look for off of those inside bars. So in this case, we can look to the upside. We can take calls at 1930, puts at 1880. They don't always work. Okay, so we see we had an inside bar here. It went outside bar. Trading in itself is probability based. Trading strategies are probability based. Everything we look at in trading is probability based because nobody knows what the next candlestick is going to be. And we can go back and look at history and time and say, you know, X, Y, or Z happened, so X, Y, or Z should happen the next time. That's correct, but it doesn't always work out like that. It's probability based, and these are high probability setups, these inside bars. But they don't always work. This one, we trended down, did not hit targets. We reversed into an outside bar. This one, we trended down really nicely. This one, we trended up really nicely. If we go in and look at the next one, this one didn't work as well, okay? They don't always work, but this is the kind of move that we look for realistically off of those inside bars. So that's your setup for Macy's. We look at XOP, that's S&P Oil and Gas ETF. Not quite a hammer candle, but we're going to look for the calls here at 135.53. And we just mark our first target out at the top of the preceding wick. 137.29 is that first target. We look at Alibaba, 2 down, finished green. So again, we trended down. Buyers took it back. We look for the calls at 73.06. First target at $74. We look at CL, another inside bar, full time frame continuity. So we're going to look for calls at 80.44, puts at 79.77. If you want the top 5, I'm not done here, but if you want the top 5 from this list, part of my Discord, a very small portion, is a paid portion. You get the top 5 from these setups. You get this indicator that includes these yellow bars, the white outside bars, the numbers, Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. You get a 1-hour course on what I'm showing you guys here today. You get live trading bots, all for just $50. You'll make that back in one single trade. CVX, here's our hammer candle. Hammer candles are a very bullish pattern. They're one of the 3 actionable signals when we're looking at this strategy. So there's hammer candles, there's shooter candles, and there's inside bar candles. This is pretty close to what I would consider a hammer candle. We'll look for calls at 149.70. Normally, I tell you guys to put your targets at the top of the preceding wicks unless we have this gap. we have this gap right here between this candle and this candle. And when we have that, we have to fill that gap. So this becomes our first target. And then our next target, again, just goes back up to the high of the preceding wick. We look at Disney. 2 straight days of oh, sorry, that's my bad. We don't have 2 straight days of consolidation, but we did. We trended up. We didn't hit targets. This would still be a live play. If we're looking at Goldman Sachs, 3-1 setup. Okay, we just had one of those. If we go back and look at the last time there was a 3-1, you notice that gold highlighted bar. That's also part of the indicator, as is this blue bar. It shows me my double inside bars. Rare patterns, these 3-1 setups, outside bar, inside bars, they don't happen very often. Look at how far back we have to go to find it. All the way back to December of 2022, and we trended up. We broke to the high side of that inside bar, okay? That's a kind of typical move that we are looking for off of these 3-1 setups or these inside bar setups. So calls at 389.08, puts at 382.03. Morgan Stanley, there's an inside bar on MS as well, so calls at 93.83, puts at 92.98. If you guys have questions on this stuff, please leave them down below. I'm on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can get a hold of me there. You can ask me questions in the Discord as well. But again, here's an inside bar. We trended up, big move. Inside bar, big move. Inside bar, big move. Okay, double inside bar, trended to the upside, hit targets. That's all we're looking for here, guys. Inside bar, big move up. Inside bar, big move up. That is the kind of probability that we are looking for and looking at when we deal with these things. XOM, 2 down, finish green, hammer candle. We have this gap to fill. 1-2-2 rev strat, meaning a 1, 2 down, 2 up reversal. 2-2 on a Tuesday, as Rob Smith would say. Rest in peace, Rob. That's 2-2 reversal. We're looking for this hammer candle break back to the upside. We look at Chewy, inside bar there as well, so calls at 2084, puts at 2018. BIDU, we can look for a trend up off of this 2 down that finished green, so we can look for calls there at 118.30. eBay, inside bar, hammer candle. If it was green, it would have higher probability than it is red, but we'll still look for it to trend up or down, depending on which way it decides to go. Calls at 42.98, puts at 42.41. Lululemon, there's a 2 down green hammer candle. We'll look for that to trend back up. 493.49 is our trigger. This is a higher premium play when we're looking at options on Lulu, so not for small accounts. Roblox, 2 down finish green, hammer candle, 1-2-2 rev strat back to the upside, 2-2 on a Tuesday. Wells Fargo, 2-2 on a Tuesday, 2 down finish green. We're going to look for this to trend back to the upside with this time frame continuity. That's the list, guys. You want the top 5? Get in as a Griswold Gold member. The links are down below. The links are in the Discord. The Discord link is down below. Good luck trading on Tuesday, guys. I wish you nothing but the best. Good luck trading, and we will see you guys all on the next one. Bye-bye.